Hello, everybody. It's Gwen with CraftyLadyDesigns.com. It's a Tuesday. We are going to, I'm trying to find embellishes. We are going to finish up our little project that we started a couple weeks ago. We got and I apologize. I did not, and I forgot, quite frankly, I did not get the cutting guide downloaded, and I certainly will. What paper line is it? Carol sent it to me, and it wasn't in a pad. I love it, and it's nice and heavy. Now, I chose to cut it opposed to trying to wrap it because I think it's, quite frankly, a little too heavy for that. I can't get it out of here. And I was hard time finding the name of it. Well, oh, it's gorgeous paper. Um, Tranquility. New from, well, I can't read that. Designed, can't read that. It's too fun. Serenity. I don't know if that's the name of the sheet. Tranquility is the name. Oh, yeah, the sheet. This is Serenity. This one is Peaceful. I can't read that one real fine, and I don't. Oh, it's beautiful paper. It's just, and it is nice and heavy. I didn't wrap the book, and I don't know why I used this. I just did. I really like, there's prettier paper, and that's in the paper line. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Uh, Here's another one. Here's one. It is gorgeous, but it's Tranquility, and each page has a different, and it was individual pages. It didn't come in a pad, and it didn't have embellishments, but it is just gorgeous paper. And Carol sent it to us to use. Do you remember? Oh, I love it. Yeah. Blue Fern. Is that it? Well, I'm sorry. I think you're right. I think that's what it is. Hi, Scrappy Davajou. We're trying to decide on what this paper is you sent me. Is it Blue Fern? Uh, anyway, it's gorgeous. So we're going to finish up with it. I did not change the cover of the book. I was going to, and then I put a plaque on the back of the spine with a little Tim Holtz ring to put a hang charms on. So we finished. We made our book. We made our pages. We made 6 pages, if you'll remember, and they're a pocket. We're going to use a lot of magnets. They're a pocket page like so. That's going to fit on the spine. Then we're going to. Then I had. Then we made these little booklet type things. It's going to. It's going to slide down in like so. And I used the envelope punch board to cut the thumb pull. I already cut the. We're going to cover this with patterned paper. So this is 4 1/4 by 4 3/4 on both sides, and the flap is 4 1/4 by 1 5/8 on both sides. This is 3 3/4 by 4 1/2 on both sides. Now the inside, I'm going to stamp with this stamp, and I may stamp it that way simply because I think it'd look better. And you can turn it and write on it. Or put it this way because it didn't fill up the page. I don't like that. I do like that way better. So whatever. I'm going to stamp inside of that for uh, journaling purposes. And I pulled down some medals. I pulled down several things because, as I say, I have these. Don't have a lot of embellishments on the paper line, but I really, really like the paper. So I made this. This came It was a cut apart, and I put it on black foam, heavy foam. This is heavier. There's two weights because I want to prop it up. I'm going to use some metals around, and I'm going to put flowers around it, and then we're going to put some little jobbies on. However, I don't know that that'll take all that long, but we will see. So the first thing I'm going to do is cover our pages. And as I say, I apologize. I will download the cutting guide. Hi, Linda. Hi, Miss Linda. Oh, I can't wait to finish this book. I love this paper, Carol. I mean, June Marie thinks it's. I made June Marie a moderator to help you out, Carol, because of course Danny's not coming, I'm sure, and Margaret Ann hasn't been here for a good while. I think I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm going to put magnets on all the flaps like so, and then we're going to cover it. So I'm going to cut out the paper. Now I measured this, and this is to cut is 4 1/4 wide, and 4 3/4 deep, and that's going to be 4 3/4, 4 1/4. That's on both sides, so you're going to need 12 of these. And the flap is going to be, boy, that's not quite 4 1/2. It's 4 3. So we're going to make this, well, I'm going to make it 4 1/4 and then think about it, quite frankly, because it's just kind of an in-between. And then 1 5/8, and that's for both sides as well. And don't forget, you got to punch out your thumb hole, and then you've also got to cut out these little jobbies up here. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start choosing paper. I love the paper. It's kind of a dark book. I don't know. I did that. I love this. But I'm going to brighten it up with flowers and various things. So I am going to take this. Now I'm going to cover the front and back of the front and back of this and the front and back of this with the same. Now these aren't maybe going to be the same paper, but these are. So I'll need 2 for each one that are similar. Okay. Great paper, beautiful paper. I have been working up a storm. I do. Ooh. Do I have a show and tell? I do have a show and tell. I don't want to do with it. Okay, so what did I say? 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. Let's see. So let's see if it's directional. Let me do this again. Measure twice. So that's going to be 4 1/4 wide and 4 3/4 deep. 4 1/4 wide. 4 1/4 wide and 4 3/4 deep. And quite frankly, and I need 2 of them. Now they're not going to be like this, for example. Save all your little, what'd I do? See, I already cut it wrong. I already cut it wrong. I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know. I've been working on a big project, and I have absolutely 4 1/4, 4 3/4. Maybe that's wrong. See, that could be 4 3/4. That ought to do it. That's 4 3/4, and that's 4 1/4. Okay. I'm going to do all the cutting. Okay. I'm going to do the cutting of the papers. Now I'm going to use these scraps, so don't worry. Some of these are going to kind of look alike, aren't they? Oh, 4 1/4. Four and 3/4. Everybody had a good couple weeks. I have still been really busy, but had a good couple weeks. Everything's fine. Babies are fine. Hubby's fine. Of course, our daughter's 40th birthday was in July, and her husband had a huge surprise dinner party, on and on. I mean, it just was marvelous. She was surprised. Courtney's hard to surprise and keep anything from. And I think because I didn't do anything, and I think she had made comments really kind of funny because nobody did anything, and we were going to have dinner with them at home, and it just didn't happen. But she had made the comment because her birthday was on the 17th. Well, I guess I'm going to have my own birthday party. It was funny. I loved it. Oh, I got to cut this off. Well, she didn't. Her hubby had one, and it was marvelous. He is an angel. The babies go back to school, along with everybody else's babies. I don't know. Everybody okay? Anybody else here I haven't acknowledged? Didn't look like it. Ooh, hello. How we doing today? Well, I think we're dwindling. Well, that's okay. Bumped in to see Xandra the other day, and she had just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more set. Okay, what's it gonna be? I need something. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's simply gorgeous. There's no question. It's kind of a yellow. Beautiful. Oh. Four and a quarter by, what did I say? 4 3/4. 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. Now that's for the front and back of the pockets. Okay, now we need to do the flaps. Okay, that's for the pockets. Everybody still here? Hello? Had a great long weekend at the cabin. And I had to put dog on a leash and watch the twins carefully as they... Oh, but I bet you did. Oh, this, okay, it's the blue firm. It's a tranquility pattern. Oh, it's beautiful. I put down for those 2 new punches, Carol. Have they come in yet? And I haven't put down for the pre-order on the paper yet. I'm going to. I just haven't had time. But I did put in pre-order on those new punches, or not punches, but those jobbies, corner chompers. I love the corner chomp. I can't believe they quit making some of those corner chompers. I swear to John. I'd rather have punches and chompers and whatever than, see, I can't even think or talk. Framelets or dialets or whatever. Okay, now we're going to do the cut out the flaps. And they are 1 5/8 by 4 1/4. Four and a quarter, so it needs to be 1 5/8. Let's see if that'll work. And of course, there again, we've got a, well, that could be wider. That could be wider. I'm going to try. I hate to waste that. These are all 4 1/4. I'm going to make that 1 7/8. Well, that's a little much, but oh Lord, let's see. 1 3/4. Let's see how that works. Yeah, 1 3/4. So if you're writing that down, it's the flap is 4 1/4 by 1 3/4. Let's see if that works on the other side as well. Yeah, good. Okay. Let me not get that. Whatever. Okay, 4 1/4. These are all 4 1/4. And 1 and what did I say? 1 3/4. Right? You need 12 of these as well. I'm not paying attention. Everything okay? Hello? Windstar. Hello, hello. Oh, the cats and dogs. I'm going to get the dogs. Oh. Okay. Because I have a puppy. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 1 3/4. I'm going to turn these about and this and that because I'm not going to waste any paper. Here's one I need. Oh, why wouldn't you be 4 1/4? Well, let's do it. Looky there. Hubby's going out to lunch. My girlfriend is in Europe, traveling Europe, scaring me to death with all the things that are going on. But they're having a wonderful time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more set and something like this. They have traveled every place, and it's been okay. Now, the last time they went, their daughter is getting her PhD in, I don't know, she works with autistic children. She's brilliant. And she had to serve an internship over there, and a couple from Scotland have an severely autistic child, and Courtney, her name is Courtney as well, like my Courtney. She worked with the child while she was there for school purposes and was amazed. They were amazed at the progress that she made. She is such a sweet little soul to begin with. But anyway, they asked her to come back for a week or two, I think, and this summer, paid her way and on and on and on. So she did, and then her mother and dad, my girlfriend and husband, decided to go over as well. She went the week before to work with the child, and then they went the following week for a couple weeks. Then she met up with them they've been to Spain and Italy, and now they're in Switzerland. They've been every place. Okay, what's going on the chat? Hi, Galena. Galena. Hi, Galena. Hi. Oh, I've got to apologize. I don't know if any of my groups on here, my ATC group. I want to tell you, Carol is. I made my ATC card and thought it was cute and got it ready to mail and mailed it. And the next day I thought, oh my goodness, we needed 2 of them. And I only made 1. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I made 1. So I did make the second one, and it's in the mail. Carol, did you get your second ATC card? Just watching you, Gwen. So I got the second one. I got the second one in the mail. I thought, oh my John. I mean, my word. I don't know. I just didn't do it. I don't know what else to say. I just simply didn't do it. It was funny. Okay, there are the flaps. Now we have to punch out on the flap. Or you didn't have to do. I did. I punched these out, and of course I did the thumb pull. You didn't have to do either one. You could have used a half circle. Look at my hands. I swear to John, I'm 100 years old. Well, I'm not really. I'm getting there. Hello. Who else is here? So anyway, we're going to ink these up and put them down. And I'm going to do my thumb pull before. Oh, we've got to do the magnets as well. I can't forget that. They just needed to be done. Now, got to figure out. Here's a set. Wait a minute. I gotta find the halfway mark for the thumb pull, which is 4 1/4. So it would be 2 1/8, right? 2 1/8 and punch. And let's see. Oh, it worked. Hello. But you only do one because the back side doesn't have a thumb pull. So let's do that right now and get those finished. These two go together. So it's 2 1/8 punch, not the back one. Put that with your little card. It's like an assembly line. Thank goodness Henry Ford. 2 1/8 for your is the center. Now you can use your, as I say, use your, you know, half circle punch. Or you don't even have to put, I always put a thumb pull. I don't know. I just like a thumb pull. And I really, I'll tell you, started doing this that I watched and I picked up from is my sister's scrapper. Ginger. Isn't it Ginger? I just think it looks, I don't know, more professional. I mean, we're making handmade projects, but we want them to look more professional. Okay. So that's ready to glue. Then the next thing is where's my stuff? The next thing is putting the magnets down. Now we're going to do whatever, and the magnets are sticking to everything that's metal. I'm doing the stub just on two corners. And then, of course, then we've got to ink them up. I don't know what I'm doing in 2 weeks. Oh, I'm still having trouble. Who else is here? Buying a new phone for Crazy Ustream. Oh. What was I going to say? I'm going to have a drink of tea. What was I going to say? I don't know. Part-timers. I think I'm getting worse. So we're going to ink up our little jobbies. We're going to do a lot of magnets today. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to tell you, I just, you know, I'm sorry that I can't believe this summer is over. The kids are going back to school. Walker goes back to school next week. Some of them's already gone back. We didn't go back until after Labor Day in September. We started wearing our, of course, the weather's changed. Kids are wearing shorts clear up to Christmas. We would start wearing our new winter clothes within a week or so, couple weeks at the most, after we went back. And then we got out the end of May. We graduated an awful lot of smart people. So I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But my little baby boy, who's now 7, oh, Lord. Grammy, I'm not a baby. My baby. And baby Avery. Oh, she's the cutest thing in shoe leather. I want to tell you, she's unbelievable. She'll be 4 in October. going on 30. It's just unbelievable. She is so smart and so grown up and so this. And you're not, well, some of you are old enough to remember the Art Linkletter show with the kids say the darndest things. I mean, I was a kid, but he had little bitty kids and he'd ask them things, and oh, it was hysterical because they would tell on their mom and dads, and you know what he'd and it was, but Avery would have been perfect on that show because that was the funniest show. He'd ask them a question about their mom and dads, and they'd tell all kinds of things. We're going to do these pages and get them all finished, and then work on our inserts. We've got inserts. We're going to cut, well, they're a booklet. They're like a book. Well, it just folds, and I'm going to stamp the inside so they can journal on it. Okay, I got that part finished. Now let's do the little floppies, and then we'll put them down. I hope Jenny gets along okay. I saw where she come home. God love her little heart. And Ashley, oh dear, she's a sweetheart, I tell you. You know, I've been fortunate, and Ronnie, you know, he's 10 years older than I am, and he plays golf and runs. In fact, he's gone now. He runs around all the time, does not look or act. At Courtney's party, they had a band. Courtney used to sing with a band for about 7 years, and the band came that she sang with, and she cried because the one doctor who started the band has relocated to North Carolina, and he came home, and she saw Dr. Watt, and she just couldn't get over it. But anyway, so she got to sing her little heart out. But of course, Ronnie got up and danced with our niece, and he always danced with Jamie and me and Courtney. And I mean, he's just danced and pranced. And one couple said something about him and could not believe he was his age. And I said, well, he doesn't act his age. He never has. CB, hello. Hello, hello. Everybody says hello to CB. Wish we could grow a little bit. I see everybody on all these other channels. They could join us too. We're fine. We have a great group. We really do. That's what Margaret Ann said. It's nice to have a nice, moderate group and no problems and whatever. Okay, so now we can start. Now I'm going to put on the well, the first thing I'm going to put on is the back page, because you don't need I'm going to glue. I'm going to put on the back page first, give it a border, best you can. Now we are going to start putting on the magnets. I can't, look what time it is. Oh my, John and I have been working right along. all my tools. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to get out of frame. Holler at me. Oh! I probably, and I will this one, I probably should have put a little tape over the top, which I'm going to the top part. Let's see. Let's put this on. So I gave you the dimensions, and I've covered them up, I think. But I'm going to do, I'll remeasure them because I'm going to do a, I don't like cutting tape. You don't have to do that. Oh. And I got that upside down. The lettering, I don't care. It's all right. These little ones are nice and little, but they are fat. They're not as thin. They're all right, but they are. See, that needs to. I'm going to put a clip on that. It's not wanting to. I might have got that a little too close to the edge. So there we go. There's the back. There's the front with the pull. And then, of course, you got to hold this. There we go. And see there. And see this then will fit on your deal. All right. I still want to clip that for a little bit. Okay. Let's do another one. Oh, this will go with this. Great. Okay. We'll do the back first. If I missed anybody, hello, I'm sorry. Carol's here. Mermaid's here to help. Back first, then put on your. I like this little book. I like these pages. They're new. And while I'm here, I'll put on the top. I get busy and I forget what I'm doing. I was going to get right up a couple weeks ago and put the. And in fact, quite frankly, I've been up real early this morning, and I'm working on another project. And okay, now we got to do I'm gonna put this like, no, I don't want it. This keeps sliding out. I don't know why. I love this thing. Oh, okay. Any questions? You know, when stuff, that's right. And I think I bought some like washers for that reason. You're absolutely, in fact, I'm going to rethink that again. I don't know where they are now. Who knows? Oh, uh-oh, this is crooked. Um, you're absolutely right because it does make it bulky. I got to straighten this up. It's crooked as a dog. We've been babysitting for Duke, my grand dog, my little grandbaby dog. Thank you, CB. Yes, and I did at one time buy some washers, small washers at Home Depot or something for that reason, and who knows. It has gotten to the point around here, and this is really sad that I have to say this. I am so bogged down. It's easier to go buy what I need that I know I already have. I either can't get to it. I buy the absolute thinnest magnets I can find. Well, where do I get these from? Carol. They are 1/32. Oh my God, you're kidding. That's the only thing. These are a little bulky. So there we have another one. Hello, isn't that cute? Okay, we have two finished. I want to make sure that that's, I'm going to put a holder on that while I'm waiting as well, because that other one's dry by now. Okay. I like the magnets. They're small and they hold well. It's just I think they're thick. I have had magnets in the past that didn't hold, that were awful. I don't know where I got them years ago, but they weren't very good. These little ones are good. Scrappy Dabby Doo. Yeah, that's what they are, Carol. Yeah, and they hold well. Is that the thinnest as they come? And I get them from you. Maybe I don't pick the right ones because I think you've got different kinds. Oh. So clicking this together. I didn't used to use them very much. I didn't want to mess with them and on and on and on, but I use them more and more all the time. Okay, here we go. We're coming right along. As I say, I don't know where and what, but, and I'm talking a long time ago, they were, they just didn't hold. These hold real well. Hi, Molly. Hi, babies. What are you doing? Go lay down in your baby beds. Go lay down. You're all right. Oh, I thought Ronnie left, but he hasn't left yet. Or one here. Oh, that matches nicely. Oh, this is going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty. I didn't change that front, but I think it's going to be okay. I gotta have a tea. I use glue dots. Glue dots. They hold well. And then after you put your paper on top of them, then I'm going to go. I just put some tape over the top, score tape over the top of one of them. You could do that, or Scotch tape. They're not going to go anyplace. I just use glue dots. They hold fine. I'm getting these close to the top because I have to, and then it's hard to get that. Yeah, I like glossy accents for what, but I don't use it anymore. I got so tired of it being clogged up, and I bought those thin whatever applicator bottles, and they get clogged up, and I just what glue dot? I just glue dots. I don't know whatever kind of glue dots they are. Oh, my glue dots wouldn't hold up to pull. Oh yeah, I don't. I mean, you put your paper, but mine opened. Mine, I'll show you here in a minute. Did just fine. I don't know why yours wouldn't. I always use the glue dots. Glossy accents and I don't get along. I guess um, of the clogging. I just drove me crazy, and I just say I kept cutting the tip off the original bottle till there wasn't one, and kept pins in it and shake it down and do everything I was ever told to do, and still didn't work. I just use the glue dots, and then when I put the paper on, I've never had any trouble with them coming loose or floating, or they're not going to go anyplace. I don't think. I don't know how they could. Yeah, it did CB. I don't know. These are just glue dots. Um, I don't know, honey. Yeah, let's do that. This is going to be pretty. It really is. I better get on the ball. It's 2 o'clock. I don't have an appointment today that I have to run out. Oh, well, okay. For we readers out there, now I didn't go to the midnight affair at Barnes & Noble. I was almost asked to work. I used to work there part-time. They had a midnight deal, of course. And I didn't do that, but I went the next day and got the book. Well, has anybody got the new Harry Potter book or going to get it or whatever before I start in? Because I know we have some readers. See, TV, it opens and shuts, even without paper on it, with no problem. With the glue dots, I don't know. Well, I bought it, and I started it, and I've heard some reviews on it. It is not. It's not written in a narrative form that we're used to. It is a play. It is written as a play. Um, the first page had me a little curious. Let's just whatever. We may have them all. What does that mean? Ditto CB, what's that? My glue dots would not hold up to pull the magnets apart. Well, mine did. You just saw that. I just showed you. Huh, I don't know why. I've always done that. I mean, you know, even after I put the paper down, they open. Me have them all. Have what all? Windstar, what do you have? Okay. Windstar, what do you have all of, honey? Oops. Yeah, CB, they could be too strong, but, and these are plenty strong. So, and I get them from Carol. Now, I don't know, she's looking up. I don't know which ones I get. Because I think she does have different kinds. I'm not sure. But these are plenty strong. Well, that has to be, CB, that has to be the reason that they're too strong, honey, because you've seen me manipulate. I got this upside down too, the writing. No. Well, no, I haven't when I turn it over. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, when I turn it over like that, it's perfect. Oh dear, so the other one is too. Hello. What kind do you use, CB? And these are just ordinary glue dots. How they magnetize things. Well, that one didn't. See, you guys are, because I'll tell you why I didn't have it on there right. Oh, you guys are spooking me here now. I've never had a problem with these. Now I'm having trouble getting the thing on there. Come on. Well, see what you've done? Why won't that stay? Now I can't get that off. Start over. Now that I've torn that paper, it's now it's not wanting to stick to the paper. Come on. Well, that's not working now. It does, but now that paper was torn. There we go. You can use core tape too. I'm going to get that paper on there before it completely quits. I tore that paper and took the finish off of it to a point where it didn't want to. Okay. Just about there, down to the short rows. Yeah, see what you did? No, it's all right. Once I tore that paper, it didn't want to stick. The score tape held it. It's fine because I really haven't till then had any trouble. Well, what's this? Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what to do the next time. Are you coming on today, Carol, or not? Old brain Gwen, long time forgotten. What? What? I'm old. Walker said, Grimmy, are you old? And I said, well, yes, I guess I am. Yes, I am. So there we go again. Hello. It worked. Now, they're not going anywhere now that they're put in there, I don't think. I've never had that happen. I don't want to talk about it. In case it would happen. I've never had them float. Oh. Okay, this is the last one. We may leave the inserts because it's 2 o'clock and I don't have the paper cut out, which may not take a big, but I can always do that later if that's no. I'd like to finish the outside cover and the inside part of the cover. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna put the pages in. We're gonna work on the outside cover. We may have to do this again next time, Carol. I want it pretty. Okay, here we go. Now everybody just be nice and quiet and oh, I don't want it there. How those click together. I was working one time and using them and I couldn't find them. They were on my desk. Well, they had found something metal to attach themselves to. Oh, great. What happened? Where's the other part? Hello? Oh, help. Somebody help me. Where's the other part? Well, it's on the back of the card. Oh my goodness sakes. Didn't work. You know, my sister is 4 years older than I am, and of course she came to Courtney's party, and I called her about Brian had sent out save the dates to everybody, because it was a surprise. But he needed a count virtually for food, and they had a ton of, and on and on. So the upshot was he didn't have my sister's email. And then I'm on vacation for a couple of weeks, so we'll miss the shows. Bummer. Oh. So I called her and I said, Judy, Brian, let me call. I got to do this. See, I did it that way. I'd really rather have it that way, and I'm going to do it that way. And want you to say the date for the 23rd for Courtney's surprise party, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And I said, now call Jamie and Todd. That's my niece and nephew, her two kids, because he didn't have theirs as well, and I was busy and all these things. So I let it go. Well, the day before, I called my niece and I said, and I'd already talked to my nephew, and he's a nurse, and he works every weekend. Every weekend. This is not going to cover that every month. So I called my niece, and she said, well, I didn't know anything about it. And I said, well, didn't your mother call you? No. I said, well, I called her, told her to call you about, I don't know, a month ago. So the upshot is she hadn't called her. And so I said, well, I've talked to Todd, and he can't come. And I know you really want to hear all this. I got to glue this down. I got that a little close. So she said, no problem. They'd be there. They didn't have any plans and blah, blah. So I called my sister. And I said, now you are going to come to Courtney's party. What party? I said, Judy. Well, I don't know. Got to put my magnets up. She did come, but she didn't remember that I had called her. And the only thing she said, well, I do kind of remember you saying to tell Jamie something. So anyway, the kid said she's kind of getting a little forgetful, and I think she is. So, okay, here we go. Still a little damp. We have all of our pages covered and our magnets put in, and we're going to start. We're going to put them in our book. Then we're going to do the outside. I'll let that dry a little more. Now they do kind of cling together. See, I mean, they're really strong, but let's see. I don't know which one. I want that one first, I think. Do it like that, I think. Let me see the back. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to let this set just a minute more. Now I've already made the binding system. It's the hidden hinge virtually binding system. I got to put the tape on the back to adhere it to the book, and then we'll put our pages down. You know, I don't know why I was so slow last time. I remember I just couldn't move. I don't know. And I thought later, don't think there is something wrong with me. I just couldn't get my mojo going, I guess. I don't know. I'm almost kind of that way today. I got up really early and did a bunch of stuff, and well, anyway, I just couldn't get going. I've got plenty to do when I finish up on the computer. I do have some other new books. Oh, back to Harry Potter. Well, I don't know. I don't like the format as far as a play per se. I've never read, you know, I don't think it's her story, I think, and he wrote the play. The play part. I don't know. I was disappointed. I want to tell you. That's not fair. When she came out with her other books after Harry Potter, and it was time to stop. I have no problem with that, and I'm a big Harry Potter fan. But when she came out with the other books after, I just couldn't get into them. I tried to, believe me, I tried. Okay, we're going to put this down, right center it, like so. There we go. We're going to put our little pages in. Now I didn't use decorative paper this time. I'm going to decorate, but I didn't use the paper. So we need to burnish. Okay, now I want this one to be up front. So here's the way I have them. This one's going to be up front with the pretty flowers. Okay, so I turn them over. I start at the back, and I take, I don't know if we have any newbies or not, but I start at the back. I put it in. I secure it across the back. I fold it down. I open up the front. I try to find my tape again. Then I go in with my tweezers. If I can get them without. And then I stand it back up and push it down. So there's a page. Take the back off. Now you could use this with glue as well, and you'd have wiggle room. I don't know. I find it messy. Okay, this is fitting real well. Can you see? Then I go up under there with this little pokey tool. There's two. We're moving right along. Then we'll work with the end. I'm going to use flowers. And Amanda's not here. She loves when we use flowers. I like this instant adherence. Is that a word? And I have used glue. I've used everything. Sounds nice, Carol. I think in September I'm going to reserve a cottage in Birch Bay so we can have a few days away. Hubby has been working. Oh, God, well, that sounds great. Oh, really, Jane? Well, I don't know, honey, why it doesn't. Not that I never have, but probably. Ooh. Come on, there we go. This seems to be doing pretty well. I shouldn't say that. I'm not finished yet. I love score tape. Oh, I love score tape. I like this book. I like the book. I'll show you what I made in a minute. Remind me. My little show and tell. I forgot to show and tell. I haven't done a lot. I did. I sit down the other night. Oh, there's one thing I did do this morning. I got up early, did my computer part that I do, and come over here. I am obsessed. My husband thinks I'll be on the 11 o'clock program one of these days, the Hoarders program. Boxes, cracker boxes. We've made an album with Ritz Cracker Box. I sent some to Margaret, and because she didn't have Ritz Cracker, which, quite frankly, they have cereal boxes over there. I know. Anyway, I made us rice-a-roni the other night. Ronnie likes rice-a-roni. So no matter how I do this, okay, me too. Oh, really? Well, mine all line up. See? There they are. I always like to look from this angle at them. There it is. There it is, Hortense. Cool. It is a cool little book. What was I saying that was so profound? Let's see, I don't know. What was I saying? What was I saying? Please help me. I don't know. Oh, thank you, CD. Well, here it is, virtually. Here's the album. Now, it's not, and here's the page. And now this is what's going to go inside. We're going to do the rest of the outside, and then I may finish these. This is a little booklet. I'm going to stamp inside. I'm going to stamp it that way, and then you can turn right. And this is going to slide down in here like so. And this is going to close like I hope. What's wrong here? I measured these. What's wrong? I may have to cut these off. That's not going down in there. It's got to close. I may have cut these too long. Well, that one is. Let's see. No big deal. I can cut them off. Yeah, they're about a quarter of an inch too long because they won't close. That's okay. But I'm not going to worry with that now. I'll have to cut those down. I've got to cover them too, and I'm going to so that I got something coming loose over here. I have to fix that. Okay, so we're going to work on the rest of this. I pulled these out. These are Timmy's. I don't know whether you got any of these or not. I don't know whether they'll work. And I've got these. I don't have a lot of embellishments. I do have flowers, and I got blue. You know what's hard to find is powder blue, baby blue. This kind of blue. They're all turquoise. They're blues, but they're turquoises and greens and whatever. Well, I'm sure CB yours are as well. Wish you guys would post if you make some of these. I have these. I don't know. So the upshot is I have taken a cut apart, and it says, your friendship means the world to me. And it's kind of a pinkish color, so it correlates with this back here. And it kind of covers that. And that shows the blue. It's kind of dark and dreary. Well, we're going to brighten it up. So I matted it on some lightweight chipboard about the size of a cereal box, put a paper behind it, matted it, and glued it down. And then I put it on. This is thicker foam. This is not the real thin. This is about, well, it's 1/8 of an inch, but the other is less than that. So I'm going to glue this down like so. I'm going to move this over. Got my heat gun going. Come over here. And the flowers are going to be going here in a minute. I'm going to move this stuff out. Uh-oh. Hello. Did I move you? Are you all right? Oh, great. Now what did I do? But I got to get my chair around here. Oh, okay, I think. My gun. Okay, this craft room is a nightmare. These fingernails, I can't do anything, pick anything up. Okay, here we go. goodness. And I'm going to put it right virtually in the center. Like so. I'm going to map that thing. I pulled no, I don't want that. Oh, that's a pretty color. I gotta have something to put some things on. Now I'm piddling. Put a little safety pin on there. Isn't that cute? Put some other things on there too, but I want to put. Okay, what else have I got? I got all kinds of things. Oh. Time I get all this dumped out and the flowers, I ought to have a really messy Bessie. That's fine, but it's way too long. See, these are too long. Talking to myself. It's too long too. That's the wrong color. Oh, that's cute. Huh. And it's cupped. You never get it glued down. Y'all still with me? I'm talking to myself. That's orange. That's pretty. See, I can't get things under there now. Hang in there, I'm here. But I need a flat one. I got this the other day and I couldn't get these wire things. You still there? Wanted to be up. Oh, that's got a thing on it. Look at that. I don't don't like that real brassy. I gotta get my pliers. I've got to have a better mousetrap for this camera. Taking that jump ring off. I'm gonna put that key on. Or maybe I'll put it back there. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on somewhere. I need some little chains. I'll use that. I've got some chains and ball chains and all that stuff, but oops. Get this open. Well, I can't get it open to. Oh, there. There. Oh, cool. It says altered, and it's a key, and it's a whatever. And I just used a little. I got these real small. I don't know where I got them. These real small rings that you open up and whatever, like you get at the whatever. Okay. I gotta get going. Look what time it is. Let's get into the nonsense here. Oh, let's put this down before we drop it, and then I would be hysterical. Oh, we need some leaves. Oh, those kind of work. Okay, get started. We need some little baby roses. We need, I don't know, white. Let's see what we got over here. Not the wrong page, of course. Here's some blue and some that. Kind of a peachy pink, really. You should see this mess. Ew, that's ugly. See, they're all turquoise blue. Dear word. That's pretty. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Carol sent me some flowers too. I don't know what I did with all of them. Carol sent these to me as well. Oh, thank you, Carol. Ah, well, you have to be for John's sake. I don't have time to. Whatever. We had fun, didn't we, Carol in California? Running around. Jean Marie. Okay. Uh, let's. I've been doing this just a wee bit different. I'm going to put on the this. We may go to 3:30 today, girls. Uh, no, I call them Steinman. Most people call them Stamen. I don't know. It doesn't matter what you call them. Just so you call them something. And we're going to put on the rose beds. I have to get a new pattern per se. I do these the same old time, but I like it. Ooh, get in there. Come on, we gotta get in there better than that. We had fun in California. Good group of gals. They all are, I'm telling you. And I want to tell you this, designers, big ticket people, they are ultra nice people. Very nice. Very cordial. And of course they want your business and all that, but they were they were nice. I just start laying down the part that runs along the edge. These are pretty. I am going to use some of them. Maybe watch Frank. Frank always pulls off the that's the greenery, the leaves, whatever they are, in the back of the flowers, which I like. I don't pull them off. That's the wrong glue. It really is. Am I blue? There was a song. Am I blue? Nobody's old enough to remember it but me. Yeah, Blue Fern Tranquility. Now I'm not finished. I'm just gonna kind of. I've laid down the Steinman and the baby roses. I'm gonna run some greenery around here in a minute, but I need some more flowers. That's not enough. Yeah, it's supposed to be 3. I think I'll just run some leaves in here and see what we got. Leaves. I always say leaves, like I'm leaving. Love it. Who has more fun than we do? I bet you. Ronnie, God love his little heart. He thinks this is just great that we do this. He really does. He's an angel. We have to put our trash out on Tuesday night or Monday nights, and he pottied the dogs. We were babysitting for my daughter's dog while they were at the lake. Well, they were home, but they were too tired to come and get Duke. Poor little Duke. And I thought he'd gone to bed. And I had taken care of one of the bathrooms, and and whatever. And I thought, oh my gosh, I can't get. We had to move 2 cars to get the thing out of the garage. And I thought, I can't do that. Well, I could, but. So the upshot was, I came downstairs and there he was on the couch. Now we're going to put something down here. Hello, where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, come on, I don't have time for this. How can you? I I lose things by just looking at them. Where is it? Where are they? I need a wire. Where are my little baby roses? Can you see them, anybody? Yeah, he pulls away that green part. I don't know why. I like it. And God put it there, so why can't he have it there? Saw Frank at, oh, there they are, of course. Saw Mr. Frank at CHA. He looks just like he looks. I watch him, and I shouldn't say, quite frankly, because I kind of do the, but he does the same on all those big books. I think they're too big, and they all look the same. Now, having said that, I'd certainly say the same, because all my, see the little green things here? He pulls all those off. They put him there for a reason, Frank. I love his papers. I like Prima papers. Let's see. I need something over here on the side. I'm going to have to stick a rose in there. Zandra has been going every place. Did you go with her on her last little trip, wherever she went? And she taught something. What she's doing? Is she branching out? She'll be teaching at CHA. Well, that's not right. Okay. That's almost it. Now, I'll tell you what I did. I didn't, I don't know what I got up here. I didn't, too big. I didn't cut down that foam tape enough. I didn't cut down that foam tape enough, and I'm having a hard time scooting stuff under it. Did anybody go with Zandra to the last thing? I don't know where she went, but she's been on and on and on and on, and Well, I'm going to try to put these, yeah. Sandra's a good gal. She was fun at CHA as well. She took a ton of classes. I didn't take any. Did a lot of freebie stuff. So Carol and Jean Marie. But I didn't do any the extra classes like the girls, some of the girls did. Oh! I just didn't necessarily want to. There we go. You stay down there like you're supposed to. Oh, they popped off. Now I've got to. We're about finished with it to a point. You know what? We're not finished. Carol likes me to do them all on the show. I'll do some more on it next time and then start another. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, this is the front. Can you see? Got some gears going and the flowers. That brightened up that front cover. I wasn't crazy about it, but it did with the color and the pinks. It's still a little on the darker side. And then the little flower down there and the gears. And then on the back, we got the charm. We got a charm and we got a key. And we got a pen. Nothing on the back. What do you think? I think it's cute. What? Near the what? Oh, near the plot. Oh, my roses. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Craft Mom. I didn't see you when I come in. Well, okay, so now we've got the inside. Now we're not finished. I need to put up the flower because we are finished with that. So let's put these up because I want to tell you it's a nightmare. Let me put it over here. Flowers coming out my ears. I don't have near the flower. Oh, I was going to stick this in somewhere. The flowers that our Sandra has. Let's stick this pen in. See that? One of Timmy's pens. I never use them, but okay, that goes in there. I gotta put all this back. Oh my word. Before I can get to anything else. The flowers and the this and the that. These go in here. I want some of that new paper, Carol. That new G paper. Where's my niche? I'm on this stupid medicine. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have to be, but that's okay. But it's a blood thinner, and I'm taking extra right now. He might change it down the road. And every time I touch something, I bruise like Ronnie. I always say, Courtney, look what your dad did. I look like I've been beat. Okay, let me put all this so I can get to what I need. Okay. Out of the way. Get this out of the way. That goes somewhere else. I'll put it here for now. I don't need this anymore. so I can work. Oh, here we goes our baby. Here's our little baby. Okay. Oh, I think it's cute. They all look alike, I know. So we've got this. Now I've got to deal with this. I think I've got these at, oh no, that the 3 3/4, 4 1/2 is the, but they're too long. They're about 1/4 of an inch too long, which is, let me check some others back here, make sure. Yeah, they're all, it's where it hits that. So I'm going to cut them off. Let me see. Yeah. See, now they fit down in there nicely and you can shut your lid. See? So I'm taking 1/4 inch off of the little booklets. That's going to make them 4 inches wide, but it's going to be 8 inches folded in half and 4 1/2 tall. So when you cut your little booklets, it's going to be 8 inches wide and 4 1/2 inches tall. Now I got to go back and do the stub, and then of course do the whatever. That's all right. Well, I'm gonna, let's see. I gotta try and move these and get that gun off of here. So it won't take me long to do that. Oh, gotta go all the way through. Well, if I put enough pressure on it, I don't. Well, I could open it up. Hello. Like so. And go through one layer. When you are. I don't know. Sometimes. There we go. I remember one time I was working on, I think it was a big canvas. And using all these colors, and they had this aubergine or purple or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't have any flowers that color. And I was going through everything I had and trying to match and on and on and on. And I wasn't paying attention to the chat. And finally I looked up and Zandra and I forget who else said Quinn, because I had a perfect, I think it was, oh God, what is it? Oh, I can't think of the name now. It's my part-timers. I had a spray. I had sprayed the lace that I used. It was a off-white lace, and I sprayed it. It was kind of as I said, aubergine or a plummish, purplish, whatever. And they kept telling me to spray those white flowers. Well, of course, duh. Which I ended up doing. It never occurred to me to spray those flowers. I had sprayed that lace. It never occurred to me to spray the flowers. Oh, what's wrong here? We didn't do the back of this one. Hi, Vicki. Vicki S.E. Vicki, are you new with us, honey? And maybe not. If you are, I apologize. Why am I not? Oh, I just cut off the back. Silly Willy. So we got that there. Okay. Okay. So now the little boogers should fit. And they do, and that closes like so. All right. Now I am going to put our little book up here so we can look at it. It's cute. These are not of any great importance at this point. Let's see what we got here to put on the front. I need embellishments, Carol. I don't know if these would work. Probably not. They don't go with our collection. Oh, that one did maybe, but there it goes. No, I don't want to do that. I want to cut the paper and match it and do like we did. And I'm going to put that on hold. Well, I don't know why. I want to put something on the inside. I've got to put some decorative paper inside here. Like here. What am I going to put? What am I going to do? Oh, isn't she pretty? Look at her. We'll put her in there. We could put her in there. I think. Well, I need some. I don't want that. Let's see what we've got here. There. Where'd that come from? Okay. I have to cut it down, but that's okay. Or do I want to put something like this? I don't know that. I mean, I'd have to mat her. I can mat her in green. I'm not sure. I'm thinking. You still with me? You guys still with me? I can't decide. Okay, Vicky, good, honey. Oh, hi, Dottie. Hi, Dottie. And Vicky. Well, I can't decide what I'm going to do. This is awful. Oh, that barely works. Hello. I got my phone turned off. I ran out the other day. Well, I've been out working. And I stopped and had lunch. And I always take a book with me or whatever. I thought, well, I'm just going to sit here and read for a little bit. Nobody knows where I am. Okay, that needs to be. So I did. I sit there at Starbucks and I read for a good while. And then I decided maybe I better go home. I'm going to stub it. Stubbing it. I normally cover this up with one piece, as you know. And, oh, wait a minute. Well, that's pretty. What's the other side of this look like? Nothing. Well, this would be pretty up front. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I should have done this before I did the outside. It's a little tough to, I'm not going to hurt anything, I don't think. I hope not. But I can't get it to lay flat. There we go. Oh, and that kind of matches the front, see? Or the first page. Cool. See? Hello. Now we'll put something on the back. That's not wide enough. Okay. That's not getting down in there, darn it. I don't know about this new cutter. You know, I've got every cutter they make. Take a little bit more. Hanging in there with me, guys? Yeah, the light just went on. Well, that's unusual, but it did. Oh, I gotta chomp it. I do that, you know, I know some people do. I'm gonna make a junk journal. I'll show you what I made the other day. And I watched this one gal, and she paired everything and lined everything up and laid it out and on before she put it down. I don't do that. I probably should, quite frankly, or do more of it. I don't know till I do it. And then she just started putting things down, and it just worked out beautifully. But I just don't. I fly by the seat of my pants. I always have. I've done all right. I've been around a long time. God, I have. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay. So, we got that on the back. I'm sorry you couldn't see it then. And I stubbed it to match. And there's the front, inside front. Now, I'm not finished with that. I'm going to put this little girl. But I've got to bump her up. And I'm going to mat her in green. She's cute. I cut her out. I fussy cut her out, and I don't know when, but I fussy cut her out in a little curly, I mean, it wasn't straight cut. She had a frame around her that was straight, I didn't like it. Uh, so I cut her out like uh, now I'm putting another frame around her, but it's a different color and it looks better. I can't remember what was on there, but I didn't like it. And I didn't have to keep it. Okay, there we are. Now I'm going to I could round the corners, but I don't think I will. No, she may be too big now. She is. Ah! I'll take this. Okay, she's going to be okay. I'll fix her. I'll fix her. Cut about half of that off and see what happens. I have to have something around her or she'll just blend in. Tell you what we're going to do. I mean, I'm still working, but we're going to work a little more on this in too, and then start a new project as well. Because I'm not quite finished with it. It is 3. I don't know. I'm cutting these at 1/4 of an inch. Because that's rounded there. See how curly, you know, it's just a little bit, but it gives her some, yeah. And I'm going to put her down. I'm going to put her down at on 3 sides and make a pocket. Put a little tag coming out or something like that. Some interest. She's cute. See, look at her. And then I'm going to put a and she has flowers. I don't stop. I can't stop. I just can't stop. I need some of those teensy weensy. Oh, there they are. There they are, the teensy weensy. These leaves come in 2 sizes. And I like the little one. There. Okay, we need 2. I can just tell. I burnt myself not very long ago, really bad. My own fault. It hurt. Okay. Look at her. Isn't she cute? And then this is the pocket. I'm not putting that in there, but and then see the little flower up there. I don't know how to close. We'll put a little pocket. I mean a little tag. Some kind of a little tag. I don't know. I'll make mine or do mine or something. I hope she isn't going to interfere. Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay. I want it in there. Okay. Love that. Probably is a little high. I wanted it in there. Okay, let's see. I don't have a. I need a tag. I need more room. We'll knock everything off. Okay. Oh great, I got my label on there. I bought it. I always do, usually, I guess not always, take those off. And I saw a gal the other day was doing something and she just left them on. Excuse me, but they were covered up. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Well, it's so dreary. I'm about finished for today. I'm going to take, this is kind of a twill. Well, sometimes like this, I just take the ink and dirty it up. And I am going to staple it on my tags. And I'm going to staple it through my finger. Can't get my finger out of the way. Harry Potter. I bought the first one for my grandson. He can't read it, but Courtney could read it to him. I don't know if he's old enough or not. He wanted it. Now I take a cigarette lighter. Can almost not find them anymore if I can find them. And if they're polyester type, thank you. I was walking down the aisle the other day at Michael's and I sneezed, and someone just walked by and said, "Bless you." I do that too. I don't know why do we do that? What does that mean? Does anybody know? Ooh, ooh. I just burnt my nail a little bit. Ooh, and I just got them done. Okay, I just made a couple tags. No big deal. Staple on the little things, and I'm going to stick them right in here like so. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm going to make some tags of this. Ah, this paper is unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stop. And we're going to finish this. We're going to work on this some more in 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. Of course, here's there's a key and a altar at 1187 and a little safety pin. I put this on, we did this 2 weeks ago. And then here are our flowers. Here's our plate that we made and bumped it up on foam and the flowers. Got some gears up here in the corner. It lent itself to the gears. It came out, quite frankly, better than I thought it was going to. I almost changed this cover. Now, I've seen people use a lot of this wood cover and a lot of things, and I've always liked it. I've never been able to use it where I've liked it when I've used it, but when other people, I almost changed it. I almost made another book, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, uh, because all this has pulled it together and the blues and whatever. So it's come out, I think, better than I thought it was going to. You open it up, and of course, there's your insert with your little tag, your little baby flowers. This opens up. Now we're going to have our book. I've cut them down, and I've gone around the outside. We're going to put stuff on here, and then on the back, something maybe. So, each page is the same. Love it. Love it. I love these pages. They're easy to make, and I think they're really cool. And then I just here, and we might put something there, a plate or something. Nothing on the back, so it'll lay flat. So, in 2, we're going to finish up, and then it's not going to, yeah, it did, CB, it did work. I didn't like it. I just really did. I was disappointed. I was disappointed in it, quite frankly, when I finished up 2 weeks ago. And I kept looking at it. As I say, I got busy, but I do like it. I really like it. It's real vintage looking, and it is a little on the darker, but it's got some bright spots, and it is very vintage. The paper line is as well. It's just gorgeous paper. So there we are. We don't have much more, but I'm going to finish up, and then we'll start a new project as well. I have no idea. I also will download the cutting instructions for this as well. I don't know. Do we have a name for this? I forget. Oh, the Flip Top Mini, I think. Uh, anyway. I'm looking. I'm reading. Okay. Any questions? Are there any questions? Now, this paper line is at Carol's. She's got new things coming in. She's got sign-up sheets for the pre-order on the new Graphic 45 papers and the new punches, or the new, not punches, but the Memory Keeper chompers I put my name down for those, Carol. I hope you see it. I love chompers. What else? What else? What else? I'll be here in 2, same place, same station. 2 weeks, not in 2 o'clock. 2 weeks. Carol will be here next week. Are you coming on later today as well? Thank you, Carol. I love the paper, Carol. Hope Jenny gets on the mend. I think she is, or I hope so. From what I've read, I think she's home. I don't know. I don't have anything else. I really, really don't. I'm going to go read. I'm going to go read my... I've got a book to read. We have book club the second Thursday of each month. And our little gal that always did, was our moderator, she did it 10 years, and she just had enough and whatever. So we're all kind of taking our turns of moderating. I've already done my turn. I mean, there's enough of you. You only have to do it once a year. But I kind of help out otherwise. But I've got the book to read. It's supposed to be really good. Before the Fall. It's a mystery. Fall, F-A-L-L, like plane crash. Well, that isn't going to work. So anyway, I'm not coming on today. Have some, oh, okay. Well, your yard's going to be gorgeous in your deck. Oh, I have a cute, where do you get the giant paper clips? Oh, I get these I got these at Office Depot. I got a whole box. Oh, well, there they went. Office Supply, but I use giant paper clips in my work as well. You can get just silver ones in a big box. What? Oh, Before the Fall. It's a mystery. It's an airplane crash. I love to read. Do you like to read, Vicki? I do a buddy read with somebody. I did a buddy read with another. We read the same book and then we discuss it. Oh, I did tell you that I got I sent out my extra ATCs. I've gotten 2 or 3 new ones in. I need to post that I have received them. I've gotten 2 or 3 I think I have them all, but maybe 1, I think. 1 or 2, I can't remember. I have that on order. They are out of stock right now, but should be back. What's out of order? Vicki. What are you? Vicki, I have them on order. Big paper clips? Oh, Vicki, mysteries are my favorite. Did you read Find Her by Lisa Gardner? Oh, I bought that book because I couldn't get into my book club book one day, and I run up to Barnes & Noble, and it just come in, and I'd never read anything by Lisa Gardner. And she is a mystery writer, and I don't know why, because that's my favorite genre. And anyway, it had just come in. It was there at the front door, and I just bought it. And I went home and hopped in bed and started reading, and I literally could not put it down. Yeah, the big paper clips, I get them at the Office Supply, but Carol's getting some in, so that'll be great. Find Her, Vicki, by Lisa Gardner. But the new one reading for book club is called Before the Fall, and it is a mystery. And it is an airplane crash, and there are 2 survivors. And there is a question why the 2 are the 2, and on and on. I haven't got into it really, and I need to really pretty quick. Well, I've got till next Thursday, but I tell you, I am addicted to YouTube. There's no question about it. Now I'm going to try to download. This will be on Ustream for a while. You can watch it. I'm going to try to upload it, download it, whatever you want to call it, to YouTube. I even wrote to them and got an answer, and they did finally put another one up. Therefore, while everything I did, I will automatically save it up, upload it to YouTube, because you could watch it better on your iPad. And they quit doing it. They quit, and then somebody said that little tiff between Ustream and YouTube. But anyway, and I don't have the premium account, and I'm not going to. So I don't know. I hate that, because I like to rewatch them to see what mistakes I've made or what I need to do, or whatever, to improve everything. And I'm a little, and Ashley said the same thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm about cleaned up. Any questions? Scrapadabadoo.com. Oh, the customer service, Vicky, you're right, Linda. It can't be beat. Okay. If there's nothing else, one more look. Isn't it cute? It is cute. So we're not finished. We'll do some more, and then we'll start a new. And I don't know what it's going to be. I'm sorry. I just don't. I never know ahead, and I should. I don't plan ahead. I shoot from the hip, and I got hips. Nice to see all of you. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jean Marie, for modding, and everybody coming. I appreciate it very much. We had a small crowd today. I wish we were growing a little bit, but we didn't. We're fine. See y'all in 2, same place, same station. Thank you, Winstar, Scrapadabadoo, Linda, Vicky, Miss Linda. Who else? I think some of them's already left. Yeah, some of them's already left. Oh, we've got 4 anonymouses. Hello, anonymouses. You can check in and chat with us. Okay. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. Carol will be here next week. I will be the week after. Same place, same time, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we will finish this and start a new project. If there's no questions, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.